Otherwise, Kenyans would not be coming out to the street, and 38 of them would not have been killed by the security forces. But then one other point I have to make. I think what we are seeing on the African continent is the same struggle to get control over your resources, to get paid adequate rate for your resources, to be able to manufacture and to replace these imports that we currently import from the industrialized countries, and to get control of the debt. So they manifest themselves in different ways, whether it's a popularly supported coup in Mali or Burkina Faso or Niger, whether it's the young people coming out in the streets in Nairobi and other parts of Kenya, it is part of the same struggle. And I think at the end of the day, I don't know how long this process will take, we're going to see a change in the form of government in African countries, because this type of fictitious government that we inherited from the West really is not suitable for the African condition. Continent. You know?
Yeah. And also, just to add, what would you say is your take with regards to this? Lends itself actually to the book How Europe Was Underdeveloped by Africa.
So in terms of that book of course captures the entire essence. And that book, I know many of our sisters and brothers, sometimes they get intimidated when you start talking about books. But the book lays it out, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. But in addition to the book, if they don't have time, sisters and brothers, if you don't have time to read the book, please listen to the lectures on YouTube, where Walter Rodney, the author of that book, lays out the same thing we're discussing right now. One of the best lectures, I think we mentioned it in the past, Crisis in the Periphery, Africa and the Caribbean. And then another one is a lecture, actually it's an interview by the late Samir Amin, called Africa's Industrialization Challenge. And it will discuss everything that is now unfolding in Kenya. And you'll understand why the youth are coming out on the streets in Kenya.
Okay.